Oh, good afternoon, Lilian. Thank you for being here, and Kyle as well.
Mm,
Welcome to this fire chat with Lilian. Um, this is on your book, From Survival to Sovereignty. Uh,
mm,
Thank you for allowing me to read this book first, Lilian. It was quite a lovely and incredible read to journey
mm,
with you over the last, what, 6 months, 6 to 12 months
mm,
of your life. And it was amazing to see how you've journeyed as a heart-led entrepreneur and have transformed, your journey along the way. And you really transformed in a short period of what, 2 months, that you
mm.
really transformed as an entrepreneur. So I found that quite amazing. And you've transformed through your creativity and your aligned abundance. So it was quite eye-opening for me. As you've had such an enormous journey the last 12 months, I'd say, what have been some of the greatest life lessons that you've learned while journeying from survival to sovereignty?
Mm. Oh, what a question to open. Well, this year, 2025 has been very, very unique journey for me as my background is the professionals, corporate, woman says 9 to 5. And I also have like 3 kids at home as well to look after. And I have a boyfriend in different currency. So yeah, so it's just that my other half is not in this country. So I have been traveling. So let's say I have been traveling. So I know that on the vision board on 2024, I put it on, I'm going to work, like I'm going to work for 9 months only. So meaning that 3 months off. So back then, I have no idea why this is coming and I don't know how am I gonna do it. But somehow at this present moment, I did it. So I only sort of like, let's say, work until the full-time job, work until end of June. So I was in Canada in December 2024, and then coming back and I think mid of January, I think. And then February, I got a new job. Okay, you can calculate how many months I work. So 2 months, I mean February, and then February got a job, full-time job, and then March, middle of March, I traveling back to my hometown in Borneo, Malaysia for 2 weeks, and then came back to work until the end of June, and fly out to Canada again. And that's yeah, so Canada again for about 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, I think, coming back, land back here to Australia again in 4th of August. And until now, so I have like since then I have not had any job until now. So I don't know whether you've been calculating or not, but how many months? It's 3 months, I think, instead of 3 months away holiday. That is up to what? And then now like 10, 11. So I have been doing full-time entrepreneurship for 4 months now. So these definitely not on my vision board. Definitely not on my vision board for 2024. But it's just coming into a different space that I'm talking to. But why am I saying into this that the book is called From the Survival to Sovereignty? Because when I came back and I thought that, most of the time it's really easy for me to find a job. So whether it's contract role, whether it's full-time job, I am just, quite easy to get a job, right, in the market. But this time when I come back in August, I have a lot of blockage. So I went to there's many interviews, like 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 times interview for a week. But when I went to the interview, at least couple like this, like from June, end of June, like beginning of July, August to now. So whenever I went to the interview, regardless whether that is the recruitment agency or the direct report or the future bosses, let's say, and I literally feel into I went back to the old identity. I went back to the old job. So if you're working in the corporate world, you will know that when you apply a job, you're going back to your resume. What is the past one, the past job, and then you're gonna reply exactly the same job. It's just different industry or different level of letters going up. But for me, I have been like supporting vice presidents of a company. I've been supporting managing directors of the company too, and in global and various company. And I was like, what is the next step? But don't get me wrong, I love my job. I love the people that I support, and I love the team as well. At this moment of time, when I was thinking about it, when I like went to return to the interview, and I lost myself. So I literally lost myself in a way that why am I going? I asked a question because this question popped up in my mind. Like, why am I going return back to the old job, like the old position application? Sometimes it's just copy and paste, just tweak the word when you apply on the resume. I feel like just something is not right. But while feeling into not right, and I was also keep going, keep receiving interview. So I know that there was one interview that really I see myself the changes of that. So I talked myself out of interview. So what does that look like? It just like, for example, if you interview me, right? You just like the boss, and what is your skill set? How do you do, give me an example of this, your time management, or you have like difficult challenge in communication with the team or a different type of behavior, different type of like reporting or team members, how do you solve problem and all of this, are pretty standard. So I was explaining and sharing what my experience was. And then they will always ask me a very interesting question. They said that you got a very interesting certificate or graduation or graduated or your interest is a neuroscience. Is that when they, I probably need to take out that, but you know what? That is the true me. Why I need to take it out on my resume? So going back to there, so when they ask that question, what do you see or what you're studying is connected to job? So of course I can see it, right? Like safety, security that we feel into when we have nervous system. You can do it around, sort of like managing your boss's time a lot better and manage our time, our being, and then we can support the team. So I explain all of this in the super passionate way. So it's just like, and then I remember that one of the bosses is quite a well known in the advertising world, and he is a speaker, is a well known Australian speaker. And when he said this word, it hit me straight in my heart. And this is why I literally said that, oh, I was actually in like as I feeling into more like going to the old identities, attached to the old identity instead of flourish or continue to grow or my new identity. I wanted to clarify the identity, what does this really mean? Meaning that it's just be true to myself. Not talking about the job title, not talking about the mask. I'm like taking off another mask and I put on another mask. No. It's just like what you have currently, it's just like to be in your own, and it's the truth that you're gonna share to with whoever that you're facing with, and that can be pretty challenging internal, like in when you're facing the interview. So the speaker or the person that I in I landed interview with, he said that the job is doesn't suit you. I said you should be a speaker. So at that moment, I was like, oh, I took myself out again. And of course, when she shared more of that, my heart felt warm. And my heart didn't get broken because I didn't get a job. Consequently, my heart really warmed up because someone see me. Someone see me in different way. And that is so heartfelt. And immediately I told Caroline, guess what? I didn't get a job. And I'll Caroline, probably you're like, you didn't get a job, but you're so happy. Yes, I was happy, but it's just like that heart won't being seen your truth. You're not hiding your truth, but you embody of who you are, and that is the power within that become sovereignty. So probably at the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks when I return back to here, it's just like, okay, I need a job so that I need to pay these because this is coming, and next week also coming, next month also coming. I have people to feed. There's 3 mouth, per mouth, 4 mouth. And it's just like all of these, I'm talking about this is real. I'm not talking about it's like, oh, don't worry about it. No, this is real. We are still human on earth. So I said, how am I going to navigate this? So I sit down in my sacred space. I open up my calendar. There's no 9 to 5 anymore. Okay, I have plenty of time. So what do I do with my plenty of time? This is like abundant. I have abundance of time in my hand, and I am managing it. I'm planning it with me, that what I truly want, what I truly desire. Think about it, I have plenty of time. So I went to work. So this is where the schedule is. Went to work in the morning. I dropped my daughters off to the to school. From 9 to 10, I have walk, nature walk, and coffee in hand, and also catch up with the clients on my telegrams or recording, anything that because nature keep talking and ideas. This is how I receive ideas. Is I used to be typing, but now no, I just talk. So come home, reach home. This is Monday to Friday. When I reach home, I will be looking at my note because my note, I use Noteflow as applications. It transcribes straight away. So I don't need to listen back and then write a note. It literally all line up. I literally copy and paste, and I also have my audio. So from there, I can actually really create it in a tangible in the form. So from ideas coming, the creativities, recording straight away in here, and then straight on the book or the whiteboard. So I use whiteboard in Zoom. So I do a lot of graph these days, graph pictures, like boxes, circle, triangle, pointing the arrows, like how, like mapping. If you know about road mapping or brainstorming those map, I was literally do a lot of mapping. And nowadays, my teaching to my clients is no longer Canva. I'm using whiteboard to teach. I'm using all the drawing to teach. And I love it. It's just like so simple. So from here, for doing this micro offering, micro creativity is turning to abundance, from the abundance time, abundance creativity, and literally from in the flow to wealth in terms of money, clients, and it just built out just like that. And the thing is like I don't have any intention when I was in that mode, the beginning, it's just like I need to earn this X amount of money so that I can do this. No, I just literally go to work, whatever it is, it's just be in the present. And somehow after a month, I still don't have any job, and I still having some calls as well, either is online interview or offline interview. But my creativity surged up. And a lot of the things have changed, refined. Not only changes, refinement of my offering. And then I started to get confident. This confidence coming in different form. And I was like, when I think that probably after second month, I really sit down again and I was looking at my calendar again. I was like, looking at I love to look at my calendars and reflective. Why? Things that I do is on the calendar. So I know that it's action and a sacred time. I've crafted my time so that I be in that time to kick off and finish. And I also reach out to the clients and I know that this is the time. So for me, calendar is a sacred space for you to flow. You flow in and out. And how do you flow? So that is the energetic mapping behind the calendar. So this is one of the tools that I have now for the feminine flow, using your calendar. So you said that I wanted to create something, I don't have time. Show me your calendar. Your calendar don't even have blocking time for creativity. How do you create? So this is how I sit with the client to go through them tangible way, and then they can do something for them. So yeah, it's not difficult, it's very easy. So this book was created literally only 2 months. 48 pages, I think, 40 to 48 pages is every single day how I journey. So yeah. So I live in Australia. The living standard is really high. It's one of the highest in the world, you can say. And then I think that the conversation I had with Caroline is just we're talking about is not yet there yet. Is not there yet. I'm very honest, frankly, is not there yet. But it's 50%. Have done a 50% what my usual income. So yeah, so that is I am very surprised because it's actually triple my normal income for triple my business from 2024. So that is get you guys a very like seamlessly and also in the transparency for me to moving I see in the progress and process from 9 to 5. I'm not saying exit, I just say it's a process or all of this is journey and process to entrepreneur. So yeah. So if you ask me if there's a job coming 9 to 5, are you gonna accept it? If that is there, if I got it, why don't you accept it? So yeah. So meaning that the money is there, gratitude, I got a job. If you have that. And then what you going with the client, you will do how you do it. So yeah, at this moment, when I'm sharing this, when you listen to this, it is November 30th, 2025. I'm still in the middle of like these two worlds, two worlds, let's say. So this is a very true in the entrepreneurship part. You said I have a passion as a mission to wanted to serve. And I really have to passionate as entrepreneur. So yes, so this is where I am now. Mm.
It's great. Lilian, I'm sort of in a similar position too, where I've got one foot in corporate world,
Mm.
the other foot in wanting to do my own entrepreneurship. So
Yeah.
what would be your advice to people who want to start out as entrepreneurs?
So if you wanted to start up an entrepreneur, it's just like if you have that fire passion in you, first of all, is really need to ask yourself of the word why, right? Why do you want to create something or sell something? Either is product or your creativities. The purpose behind that is the fire. The fire will always bring you to next step. If that fire cease, there's no fire because I just want to earn money, you will not go long. You will get really burnt out at the end of it because you're hustling to get the X amount of the dollars so that I can get out there the job because I hate the job. So first, you wanted to look at this business is because if you don't really have that full feeling of the job, okay? First of all, why don't you find a job first? Because the job is secure, right? To start with security, if the job, you find a job that you really like. And at the same time, start your business if you find the why behind it. And then there is a lot of platform and community. There's free communities around. Find like-minded. What do you want? And then speak to the like-minded. How do you start it? So yes. So if you are a spiritual entrepreneur or you are in the project world entrepreneur, like it's just different, right? And some people just like let's say I'm really good in selling. If people really good in selling only but not launching, then you ask, and then you probably you wanted to learn like sales and marketing because they're hand in hand. So if you are the like creativity like drawing or like art, like therapy and healing, you might not interested in doing art and sales. So you go and find a person that is related in the community, ask them, mingle with them. They are very happy to share the experience with you. So still, what is that fire? That wanting you desire to work or do not work, you desire to create. It's the sustainability that I always sustainability and harmony. So these two is very important because you will not be able to sustain long enough for the business that you are not passionate. I have been there myself because it's just like, like people like to hear that, uh, 95, you just, it's just like that 95, like I have two kids, a baby young, and then I just like stay at home mom, I'm gonna create business and just gonna be online business. Oh, it's easy. But it was really hard. It was very hard for me. And I got burned out and I closed my business. And then I went back to work. So yeah. And that is my personal, a little bit deeper journey for that. But feeling of burnout is not, it is very serious because I was still a new mom and breastfeeding, sleep deprived, still doing global timing, and my calendar is busier than CEO. and and sometimes I have to go to hospital appointment and all of this, pick up kids in between doing the mom job. I've been there. So yeah, and that is where my body become become sleeping. Sleeping. The mind still going. So this is really like looking at like this is experience entrepreneurship. It's just like tuning to your heart. What do you want? Do not see other people doing like create something that they can earn a lot of money. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. You are not them. It's still coming back to you. So that is the first thing that I will ask. So yeah. So passionate, what is really the why? Be in a community, like-minded community that support. Because the support system is very important. Because you don't go to your family and say, mom, and this, mom, this and this, mom, what mom will say? You don't have experience, you can't do it. Just go back to work. Right? So this is, oh, mom doesn't understand me. You are my son, of course I know. So this conversation come out again. So no, like-minded and be curious and open for opportunity for collaborate. So this is a few bullet point here for all of us. So yeah.
Thank you. That's great.
Mm.
That's great. Yeah, I'm lucky to have you, Lillian, as my mentor,
Mm.
and you've taught me a lot of very valuable things to do through the daytime, through my days that keep me on track as to what I want to do and accomplish.
Mm.
What are some of those rituals? Just if you could quickly
Mm.
run through them, Lillian.
Okay, so my specialty ritual is really be in my heart,
Mm,
stillness, breathing. So this is most of the time is at night. So at night, it's more quiet. I be able to return to myself and really, can reconnect back because in the morning it can be very busy, right? And running around. This is at night ritual that I had.
mm,
So nowadays I do a lot of online like this. So when online too long, it can be burnout as well because you're sitting here, you're not really moving your body. So in that case, I also put a ritual in how it's just like I have nice snacks with me, but not too overload because it might be not healthy. And I have like creams, like I have oil with me and I have like body cream with me. right? So I'll be able to like feel myself and touch myself until like reconnect back to the senses. So I love to do all of these about sensory stuff and all of that because it's coming back to is and everything will be reconnect back to your own. So yeah. So lately I also move closer of my crystal, which is a big one right there.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just share with you that you guys
Yeah.
might get an activation for that.
Quartz crystal, is it? White?
What do you call this again, Kyle? You know the glass, this is the glass.
Oh,
What's the crystal called? Is more is higher than a crystal.
mm, it's on
Wow.
the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I
Andara,
know. Yeah,
Andara.
Andara. Yeah, Andara crystal.
Wow.
So yeah, and this crystal have a name of it because I supposed to order another crystal, and this is from Amsterdam. The lady from Amsterdam, I can't remember where's my this crystal come from. I think Brazil or some other places. So yeah, and also I order supposed to be aquamarine because
Aquamarine.
yeah,
Wow.
that's supposed to be aquamarine. But guess what? I've been waiting months. The aquamarine did not arrive, and I let the lady know that I have not arrived, and she said that well, it looked like her because she also haven't received it, so it had been going for the trip. The crystal had been gone for the trip, and then she said that, and I said that I also have another crystal that in her shop, in the online shop that is like I was not sure which one. So she said that is this the white one because she's also very in tune. So I said yes, the white one. So I select that, and she doesn't sell bulk. It's only one or two, and it's not many. And I select one, and it arrived. And guess what? Where is my crystal original go to? Go to Daisy.
Oh,
And landed with Daisy. So I was like, that looked familiar. And Daisy, did you get the crystal from that lady? Because I shared with her in the beginning. He said, yeah, I got it. That was supposed to come here. So yeah, the crystal no. I don't know other crystal, but Andara crystal knows that who is the owner. So it
mm.
would just when I look at the crystal, because I don't have a lot of crystal, when I look at the crystal, when it's the calling, then I will just get it. So that is my stories of this Andara crystal. And this day I moved it closer because it's literally in my hand. Can you see the activation straight away? Like pressing. So yeah, it's just exactly in my hand. So that is where something about rituals, it's also cleansing my area. So yeah, so those are my ritual in the morning. You guys already know that that is the walk that I always will never miss. So yeah, in the walk I receive.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
those are my thing.
beautiful. Thank you so much, Lilian, for
Mm,
sharing. Kyle,
mm.
do you have anything for Lilian? Any questions? No?
Mm.
No? All right. Well, thank you so much, Lilian, for
Mm,
sharing the book. And I look forward to seeing it being published.
mm.
Yeah, whatever way you're planning to do that, whether
Yeah.
it's ebook or hard
Mm-hmm.
copy.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
be great to see. And thank you for all the things that you do for us, for me.
Mm.
I've really enjoyed journeying with you. Yeah, and I look forward to the things that we do in 2026. Yeah, I think
Yes.
it'll be a big year for everyone. It's
Yes. Feeling like that.
year of the horse as well. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
marching forward. Yeah,
Mhm.
with all the things that we've learned and experienced in this year. Yeah,
Yeah, I felt the energy is already starting.
yeah.
So it's just like we are here to be more embodied, especially in this immersion. And I feel it really good. This is our day too. So feeling into this closing up as well. It's not really closing, but it's the beginning. It's actually the beginning.
Hmm.
Mm. So get together as beginning as because pause never be alone.
Oh,
Pause is always in the role together.
Mm.
So yeah. So in the field, liberation, that's what I see. I see the images. So yeah. Mm. So
Beautiful. Thank you
thank you.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much, everybody, for your time.
Um, Happy Thanksgiving, Kyle.
Oh, we had ours a while ago,
Did
but
you?
the